Greetings in such disaster. Fellow fiends, felines, foes, and Edgar or Alan or not foes. Join us here as us cats scratch and carve out some jack-o'-lanterns for this Halloween. I am here with Meowssa Moon Cat, ferocious feline, and a sex fiend. I didn't say that. So, we're going to begin by taking a nap. Good night. So, first you want to have a limited edition Beetlejuice Bio Exorcist bucket. Instead of using regular spoons, we have professional equipment here. So we do not have to worry about ruining our nails this year, my dear. Also great for murdering your neighbors with and stuff. So I ran up 31 flights of stairs to realize a marker was in my pocket. Of corpse! And there was also a marker here. Which one do you want? The crappy one or the good one? So it usually starts by not washing the dirt off. Some of these pumpkins here, if you look very closely, you'll notice that the candy demons were chewing on them. What are some of your favorite frightful flicks for this season? You are watching Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. You know, for Dracula. They look evil enough.
Very scary.
Stab it in there, like you would your neighbors. And this is why you should always wash your pumpkins beforehand. I just bought this suit about 300 years ago. Die, pumpkin, die. The creeping and carving of jack-o'-lanterns originally began many moons ago.
In Ireland.
In Ireland. Just axe the leper cat. And Meowssa, the moon cat, probably know much more about it than I. But was it to scare away evil spirits of some sort?
The jack-o'-lantern, which originated in Ireland in the 19th century, it was about this guy called Stingy Jack. And he didn't like to pay for shit and nobody liked him. Anyway, one day he invites the devil to go drinking with him, and he didn't feel like paying for the drinks, so he convinced the devil to turn himself into a coin so he could pay for the drink. And then he does that, but he ends up keeping the money, and not only that, he put the coin in his pocket next to his silver cross so he couldn't change back into his, devil form. And then when Jack did decide to set him free, he was on the condition that you leave me alone for a year. Don't try and take my soul. And then he ended up tricking the devil a few more times, and it got to the point that when he did die, he was so bad that heaven didn't want him, but then hell didn't want him either. So he was doomed to just wander the earth. And they gave him a few embers for fire to light his way, and he ended up, carrying around like a lantern, and eventually people started using potatoes, I think originally, before pumpkins, and carve faces, and be like, oh look, it's Stingy Jack. But now we upgraded to pumpkins, which, are a lot stringier, messier, so gives you something to do.
Look at those guts. We got guts coming out of butts of sluts and jacking off to lanterns. I thought that story would be more pagan days. I didn't realize there was any crosses involved.
Well, no, he just did that to trick the devil, though.
Sure, blame it all on the devil, like everyone knows. Guts. Look at those delicious guts in there.
You know, when he died and he couldn't go to heaven or hell, he was given some embers. I don't need more.
Oh, fine. So, for historical purposes, perhaps we should be using potatoes next year.
Yeah, and then you could put like a cheese candle in it.
Yeah. And knowing you, we'd have to eat them.
So
Potato fiend. Potato cat.
it'd be a vegan cheese candle.
Vegan cheese candle. Potato lantern. How do you stick a candle inside of a potato? How do you hollow out the potato?
You'd hollow it out. You just cut it the way you're doing this. I mean,
Oh, it was many years ago.
they'll be using like a knife.
Billions of years ago in Ireland, when they had potatoes the
This was
size
before,
of
yeah,
jack-o'-lanterns, when dinosaurs and leprechauns roamed the earth.
before TV, before internet, Wi-Fi,
Before the interspite bread.
before Hedy Lamar. This scoop isn't very good.
Here, try mine, or just use your claws. Hey, the scoops suck. Scoop your poop. I much prefer to scoop guts than to scoop poop. My litter box. Sometimes I am not sure when to stop carving the insides. I'll keep going and going, like an energizer bunny, to try to kill Bill and Ted in their, not their most excellent adventure, but what was the second one?
Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey. So to say bodacious. Send the photos to castlecatshow@gmail and show off some of your pumpkin carving creatures. I destroyed the eye.
Eye for an eye.
Well, can't argue with that. Cattle lanterns. We are carving cattle lanterns, I think.
I like to start off by gutting my pumpkins before drawing a design.
Guts. Guts. I always get the guts, but I never get a pumpkin that bleed. How's that, cat?
Cute.
You're cute. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Thank you, my dear. I've been training my entire 9 lives for this moment. Scraping, ripping out, tearing out the insides. Oh, my pumpkin smoking! I really should put up no smoking signs. But, you know, cat. Sometimes you have to scoop up a little spot for the cat. Many Wiccans celebrate Samhain as sort of like a Day of the Dead to pay tribute to their deceased ancestors and such, spirits of their dead kin. And it is when the veil between life and death is at the most thin.
What? Why are you throwing junk in here?
Because you're cute.
No!
corpse, we get a lighter that don't work. Why don't it work? There's fluid in there. There's a Frankenstein monster in the castle. Come on, baby, light my fiery candle. Hey, there's a bug on this board. Gods. Look at all these gods. Sinister pumpkin spaghetti. Ooh, Jacob would be quite upset if he saw us gouging pieces and chunks out of these pumpkins.
I don't think he would care.
Nah, he's a pumpkin skull. He's different. The creative cat carving. And meow, let's lighten up.
I don't have a candle.
Sure you do. Look behind you. Or within.
A candle within?
Don't burn your paw. I did earlier. And there you go. Ghouls and boils. Fiends, foes, Edgar Allan Poe's. Who knows? When they chop off their toes, they may grow back. But as a matter of fact, here is a cat and a cat for two carved, creepy cool cat-o'-lanterns. Yeah. Isn't it nice to slice and dice? Meow. Meow. And that's how you carve a cat-o'-lantern. Yeah.
Let's see what it looks like. They both have ears. Very cool.
How to carve one's guts out, ripping their life from them, and then baking them in the oven later for some treats. Until next time, off we shall send ya. Do svidenia. Well, I really need to write some new dialogue. Tune inside out the next episode of Castle Cat TV for more ferocious flicks to show, as well as other skits and creepy cool bits.